Whether you're an avid television watcher or not, you've undoubtedly heard of or encountered The Amazing Race.
I would like to officially welcome our teams of two to the start of their amazing race.
Now, in its 36th season, the show is a multi-Emmy award-winning reality series. And if you tune in to watch the show, you might recognize Montgomery County native Kishori Turner. We caught up with Kishori in her childhood home in Gaithersburg, where she talked about fulfilling a lifelong dream.
I actually always dreamed and imagined myself one day applying for the show and competing on the show, and so it really was a dream come true.
Kishori took her cousin Karishma along for the ride.
And I feel very fortunate and very grateful that I had the opportunity to compete alongside my cousin, who's my little sister. It was such a blast, so much fun. I consider myself to be a very adventurous and spontaneous person, and I'm very much say yes to everything. And so this show really embodies that.
Listen, the father-daughter team was back there. They already had purple, so it's probably back there. Pop the balloons. Come on, Kishori. Come on, please run.
I grew up watching the show, and I remember I would watch it with some of my, neighborhood Montgomery County friends, and we'd watch it, sit on the couch, and be like, oh, we can totally do that challenge. Come on, why are they not getting it?
Purple balloons. Balloons. I feel like we're getting farther away.
It's so simple, but when you are on the ground racing and you're exhausted and you're hungry and there's cameras in your face and you're stressed and you have this immense amount of pressure, it is so much harder than it looks.
I need water. Okay, well, we can get water when we win. Let's go.
We were exhausted.
We were pushing each other, and I was
really hard.
keep running. It means sprinting and passing out on the ground. I was
don't I'm about
care.
to pass out.
We're
gonna get there first.
Call the ER. Literally resuscitate me. I don't care. I don't mind. I was I will run.
Where you just have no idea where you're going, you don't know where you're traveling to, and it really is that adventure of a lifetime. So one of the best parts of it was seeing places in the world that I've never been to, and then also having this really cool bonding experience with my cousin, which was just so much fun. And then also you become lifelong friends with your castmates.
Kishori now works as a marketing strategist in New York, but visits home every chance she gets.
I loved growing up in Montgomery County. It truly was just the best place to grow up. I could still consider it home. It really is such a special place, and there really is no place like it.
And her community, Montgomery County, is her biggest fan.
Actually, my next door neighbor was texting me when the first episode came out. He was like, what? You're on The Amazing Race? And some of the families in the neighborhood that I used to babysit for, they were like, oh my gosh, we're cheering for you, we're rooting you on.
Kishori graduated from Quince Orchard High School in 2016 before heading to American University in Washington, D.C. to pursue her higher education. She says that the skills she learned along the way might have helped her compete on the show.
It's interesting. So on The Amazing Race, you really don't know what types of challenges you're going to get. The challenges can vary from, dancing, singing, swimming, a puzzle, mental challenge. And so as much as you try to prepare, you just really don't know. But I do think there were a couple things that did help me. So I grew up doing theater. I grew up competitively swimming. I was on the Lakeland's Lionfish swim team. I did a cappella at QO. So those are some things that, I think, might have helped me on the race. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Kishori, like us, is in for a surprise watching this season's episodes.
So we watch it when you guys watch it for the first time. So I have no idea how they edit it, whether I'm crying or I'm frustrated or I'm excited. So that's always a little bit you're nervous.
Filming for the show has given her a profound appreciation for television and the meticulous craftsmanship involved in its production.
You have so much appreciation for the crew that you travel with. And also I just have appreciation when I watch reality shows now because I know what goes on behind the scenes, and there is just so much amount of work that the crew puts into it, and production and the producers, and I just was so impressed by the level of work and the preparation and planning behind the scenes that they did to make sure we were safe, and it was a good experience overall. But I have so much respect watching reality TV now because it's just so different than what it looks like.
By demonstrating that childhood dreams are attainable, Kishori serves as a beacon of inspiration for others to pursue their own aspirations. In Gaithersburg, I'm Mirchaye Sahlu.